Hi, my name is Brianna Rodriguez, and I am going to be talking about the importance of family from when we are adolescents to young adults. I made a slideshow presentation to get more of a graphic understanding of my topic as well as being able to read along as I talk. Um, the first slide is how often does one keep in contact with their family? For example, I keep in contact through text message and phone calls with my mom, sometimes FaceTimes just to see her. But phone calls, visits, and even through emails, I will sometimes go down to my hometown and visit my mom as keeping in contact with her. But we learn to communicate with others by what we see and how we see our own families communicate with each other. And that's how I saw my siblings grow up and communicate with my mom. That's how my mom communicates. The next slide is the Hanley Foundation. So, the Hanley Foundation is one of the many sources I use for this essay. They are a foundation. They are a foundation that advocates for mental health and supporting others and supporting matters. Sorry. The Hanley Foundation also goes through substance prevention, recovery, and treatments like that. You can go to the website and see much more. But this foundation spoke on the importance of having and being close with family, having them in your circle, and how it can help our mental health in all sorts of ways. Um, I personally have family that I keep in my circle and I talk to a lot. They're mainly like cousins closer to my age. Um, the next slide is how family leaves an impact. So, whether your connection to your families, your siblings, your mother, your cousin, your grandparents, they all will have an impact on the person you become or who you will become within the years. Another example would be like being in college far from home, and as you are away from family, it greatly shows how you carry and portray yourself as your family has had that impact on you and how they have shaped you by who you are today, by your history, by your personality, and how we grow within our lives. Um, and then the next slide is like another source that I used was the National Library of Medicine and how they are a research facility for biomedical sciences. They made a publishing about family stating, for better and for worse, family relationships play a central role in shaping individuals' well being across the life course. And then another author I used was author Mason, and he states family plays a crucial role in the success of individuals. He also states that a family's influence on young children lasts throughout a lifetime. And I used to have family gatherings and stuff like that. And it did take an impact on how I grew up and how I see my future. So we don't have family gatherings like that as much anymore because we haven't had the same family members that we used to have. And I've noticed that the family members that I've lost have imprinted on me, on my daily doings, on my um, what I do during the day, how I portray myself, and how much they've impacted me. They all have shown me like the importance of family, and why I made this slide was because to show that family does impact you, whether you're close or not, but being close helps um, with the impact and the shape of and how your family shapes you. After doing this research, I did not know how much family did impact mental health until I went through it and until I read the research. I also read about so many studies that people have already gone through that they provide feedback on childhood and how early experiences affect who we are today. And many of those experiences that we experience are as children are within our family. So that was mainly what I learned, that early experiences do affect you from your family in your childhood, and they do shape who you are today.